This is Antony Rotunno. This is the second in a new short series of interviews with musicians in Madrid. And today we've got Julianne Athon.
Nice.
Did I say your name right? Thank you.
Thank you. Hello.
Everything alright? How you doing?
Good. Saturday.
Yeah.
Oh God.
It's a rainy Saturday. It was the same rainy Saturday as I recorded the last one actually. Yeah.
Oh.
Alright. Where are you from first of all?
San Diego, California.
Oh, cool. All I know about San Diego is that the weather's the same all year. Is that right?
It's very
Pretty
right.
much.
Yes.
It's got almost perfect weather.
I don't experience winter.
So why are you here then?
I ask myself that sometimes.
Yeah.
No, I love it here.
Alright, let's talk about musical origins. So, what music did you listen to when you grew up, and when did you start playing?
Alright, I started playing when I was about 16. I listened to a lot of different music when I was growing up. In my neighborhood, it was really cool to listen to Blink-182 and
Okay, let's move on.
Circus Survive and Avenged Sevenfold, and everyone was emo and like had long hair and played in like, I don't know, rock bands or whatever. And so I originally wanted to play the drums so that I could be cool and play Metallica. Yeah.
My recorder had an allergic reaction when you said Blink-182, but I think it's okay. It just started shaking a bit.
But I also listen to a lot of oldies. My mom and my dad influenced me a lot. My dad likes blues and jazz. My mom listened to a lot of Joni Mitchell, Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young, Neil Young, obviously the Beatles. And my entire family's really musical. Everybody plays an instrument. And when I was growing up, we'd have jams, and all like Thanksgiving, Christmas would just be filled with family jams.
So what instruments were you playing when you were growing up?
I mostly just played guitar. My aunt has a violin. I tried to play violin, but then I gave up because it was too hard. And I asked my dad if I could play the drums, and he said, hell no. It's too loud. So, mostly guitar. Yeah.
Alright. How old were you when you wrote your first song? Well, more or less.
16.
16.
I
Okay.
pretty much wrote my first song the first day I touched the guitar. And it was
Really?
bad. Yeah.
Oh, before you knew any chords or?
No, I just played like 3 notes on the E string and made up some lyrics.
Sweet. And what was the first
When you
song?
have angst, you can just bust out songs so
Yeah.
fast.
And what was it? What was the name of it, and what was it about?
I think it was called Bitter Epiphany or some shit, and it was, I don't even know, about some boy probably.
Okay. And how many songs have you written? Don't be modest. I know you've got absolutely loads. You got tons.
I mean, I've written a lot, but I don't even remember half of them. So probably I've written like 50, but I don't remember a lot of them.
How many would you play in concert? Like, how many are you sort of happy to play?
I would switch between like 15, I'd guess.
Have you got a favourite? Or is there
right
any
now I have a favorite, but usually my favorite is the song that I'm working on because I get tired of the older ones.
Okay.
And then but then I don't play them for a long time, and then I try to play them again, and it comes back. So.
Alright, excellent. Do you write quickly? Have you ever had a song that you've actually like crafted for ages, or do they tend to just come out?
Oh, they tend to just come out, and in fact, when I try to go back and edit them, it feels unnatural, and
Yeah.
I have to like get used to it because I'm trying to make it more complex. I like to play the same chords all the time, and I'm trying to switch it up, but I find it difficult because for me it's like a very natural process to just have it come out. I feel like it's kind of not a lot of effort just to bust it out. I don't know, I'm not thinking about it, it's just happening.
Yeah, and I don't know, something that comes without thinking as well.
Yeah.
It has a kind of perfection. It's like you don't want to change it somehow, even if maybe you think it's not. Doesn't seem that amazing because it's come out organically. Yeah. All right. And do you ever like? I think I know the answer to this, but do you ever like set aside time for writing, or would that just ruin it? Is that
No,
too
I do not
formal?
schedule time for writing.
No.
It happens. I just pick it up and find myself playing guitar or the accordion for 3 hours, and then some days I won't play for a while, and then I'll come back and boom.
All right, sounds good.
Do you
Do I what?
set aside hours that you say I'm playing guitar here?
Well, I've only written 2 songs in about the last 12 years, so I'm probably not the best person. No, I mean I I write like prose and stuff. No, it never works if I do that. It's almost like a good way to kill the process by formalizing it.
Yeah, I agree.
Then again, if you're like a professional author or something, if your job is like writing novels or something, I think it'd be a bit different. Because like we're all doing it as well as like working and stuff, so we're trying to snatch time here and there.
Yes,
so.
definitely.
Would you actually like to be a professional musician, or do you think?
No, I don't think so.
Seriously, not?
No, I don't like being under a lot of pressure. No, I guess that's not it, because sometimes I do, and I really like when I'm playing a show and it motivates me to finish a lot of things, or even playing at an open mic and you've had a song that you're working on for a while and you just haven't finished it, and then you have to finish it because you're playing it that night. So I suppose pressure plays a part, but also I don't find myself needing to have my songs listened to by a lot of people. For me, it's more about just getting out something that I'm feeling or needing to say, and I don't really need people to listen to it. I guess. I don't know. Maybe I'm lying to myself and I do need people to listen to it. But usually I just like to, it like calms me down, and it's something I just do for me, not necessarily to be, I don't know, given recognition or anything.
But would like audience reaction make any difference to how you like the song? Because that could happen as well. Like maybe you don't like a song that much, and then the audience really like it, and it makes you like it. I don't know.
That's never happened to me.
I think maybe I just made that up on the spot. But no, I don't know. From experience, like, I find it very difficult to judge anything I do. Maybe you shouldn't judge it, but I don't know. Maybe
I definitely have songs that I like less of mine, but usually the songs that I like less are the ones that I'm writing to try to please other people, or like make a song that's a certain style, or like try to be something, because I think to myself, wow, I'm really slow. I play like songs that maybe aren't upbeat, like people don't want to listen to slow songs all the time. So then I'll try to make a catchy song, and then I listen to it and I'm like, that sounds like shit. I can't force myself to write in a different way, because then it sounds inauthentic or something.
Okay. Female singer-songwriters always get tagged with like being like Joni Mitchell. No, do you like her? I think you mentioned her earlier, didn't you?
Yeah, my mom listened to her all the time when I was growing up. She played the piano and sang her songs all the time. So I guess for me, Joni Mitchell has a sentimental value beyond also just being someone that is everybody knows and loves. For me, it's kind of like a memory of my mom.
Well, she's got that perfect image, like blonde hair, straight
she's
blonde
hot.
hair.
I love her. Her lyrics are great.
She's still going now. She's still doing it, isn't she?
She's crazy.
Is she?
She identifies as more as a painter than a singer.
Oh. Has she always done that, or just recently?
Always.
Oh, is she? Oh, okay. What one do you like of hers?
I really like, well, kind of predictable, but I like A Case of You. I like Morning Morgantown. I like all of the Ladies of the Canyon, because I got that I found it on record once, and I had a record player, and then I just played it all the time.
Both Sides Now? Do you know that?
Yeah, I know
That's
that
one of her famous ones, yeah.
I mean, obviously California, because I'm from California.
Yeah.
Whenever I go home to California, I always play that.
What about Going to California by Led Zeppelin?
And all the California songs. You can't,
California Dreaming. Let's think of some more songs with California.
Oh, there's so many.
Listeners, we're going to have a 10-second silence while you think of songs. Okay. Ready? One. No, let's not do that. It'll be dead air. You had this song called Summer One. Do you like that one?
Yes.
What was the circumstances of writing that one?
I was leaving for the summer. I was leaving my hometown, and I had a lot of things that I was holding on to there, but at the same time I felt like the things that I was holding on to and the people I was holding on to knew that if they tried to get me to stay or to hold me back, then I wouldn't feel the same about them. So it was about loving someone and knowing that who they are is a person that needs to be let free, but trusting them to come back maybe, or at least to hold the integrity of who they are, which is more important than coming back.